Hello, Gemini. Welcome to January 2024. My name is Dawn. You're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. Today, I'm going to be pulling cards. I'm going to be pulling a single card from the Law of Attraction deck by Esther and Jerry Hicks on the teachings of Abraham and specifically the Law of Attraction. Then I'm going to be pulling a reading for you, and then at the end, I'm going to be pulling 4 main themes with the Archangel Power deck to conclude your reading. So without further ado, this message is for Sun, Moon, and Rising in Gemini. So this message could be for you. However, this is a general message, so please keep in mind that not all messages may resonate. So take what does and leave what doesn't. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'd love to have you here. I would love it if you would like and subscribe. And for anyone who is returning, just do me a favor and just click that little like button because it really does help the algorithms. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm going to take myself off screen. Your card from the Law of Attraction deck is action inspired from aligned thoughts is joyful action. Action offered from a place of contradicted thought is hard, unsatisfying work and does not yield good results. But when you really feel good about jumping into action, that is a clear sign that you are not offering thoughts that are contradictory to your own desires. That's a good one. Liking it, Gemini. Okay, so I'm going to call in our higher selves. I'm calling in any angelics or guardian angels that are working with us, ancestors, a family that may have passed over to the other side. We're calling in the God of our heart, and we are calling in the masculine and feminine energies for balance, for our highest and best in this reading, please. So what do our Geminis need to know for the month of January 2024? Here we go. Your first card is the High Priestess. Beautiful card. Page of Cups. Ooh, the Temperance card. That's interesting. Then we have the Four of Swords, and our final card is the Two of Cups. So we have 2 major arcana cards. We have 2 cups of love. We have this Four of Swords. So in your first position, you've got this High Priestess, Gemini. Now, the High Priestess is a beautiful card, and this is the energy that is setting the energy for your year, actually. This is going to be kicking off your year. And the High Priestess is about intuition. It is about mystery. It's about your subconscious. And really, this card is about owning your gifts and your skills. You may be in a position this month specifically to either take classes or to do something that is going to help implement and really bring down your intuition for you. This is a card asking you to utilize your intuition as much as possible this month so that you get in a lot of practice. Practice of knowing what is your energy, what is someone else's energy, how your intuition can help you and assist you in all walks and areas of your life this year. But specifically for this month, I really feel as though this is really talking about you gaining knowledge that is unexpected and is also hidden in a way. So I feel as though there's still some revelations that are going to be coming forward for you, but this is a beautiful card. I feel as though you'll be working through this with this energy for at least the first 6 months of the year. And hopefully you will be able to tap into all of that knowing and all of that integration. Your next card has to is representing your next steps, and this is the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups represents a younger person or a younger feeling energy. Okay, so that younger feeling energy is someone who may be new in love. And as we do have the Two of Cups as your final outcome here, I feel as though love is coming in. Now, if you are in a long committed relationship, it could very well be that something comes in that really solidifies or reignites that fire and passion that you have for your significant other. If this is a new relationship for you, I do feel as though this individual is willing to meet you and do the work. This person is quite eager and wants to please. This person really allows their emotions to allow them, right, to allow themselves to get carried away in a way. So it could very well be that you might need a little help in grounding, because you know how that is when you're first in love and it's all exciting and you can't get enough of one another, and you just, you know, it's all that happy, really feel good energy that is here. Now, if this is not representative of where you are, this Page of Cups could represent a person that is either coming into your life or someone that you're going to be working very closely with for the month of January. So you could be a mentor towards this person. You may be working with this individual side by side in your job. This could be a niece or a nephew that comes to you for some advice. This could represent in many different ways. But the way that you will recognize is that energy that is, you know, when you around people that fall in love and they have that glow about them and they can't stop talking about their, you know, person. That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up with this. The Temperance card, this is in your challenges position. And Temperance is the energy of caution and balance. And this card is also a card of, if you can see this, we have the sun and the moon in on the opposites of him. And basically that's what this energy is about. It's really a balance of two opposite energies. This is an angel, so this is energy that is being brought down by the angels itself or by your higher self. This is a card of really just making sure that you do all of your homework. Make sure that you tick your boxes, make sure that you look at all the finances. It's just really saying that you really need to take a deeper look before jumping in. Don't just make arbitrary decisions without really looking more deeply into the outcomes of things, okay? And then this position is your strengths position. The Four of Swords is a card of needing rest. This is a card of need. It's kind of like on a soul level, though it's deeper than just, oh, you are tired. It is more of a rebirth. It's more of a really self-care, really giving to yourself, really allowing yourself to listen to your body and give it what it needs. And as you can see, she is in a nest here. She does have her heart here. She does also have her swords here. So she is very much grounded. And fours are about stability and balance. And in this situation, she is really needing this rest. So listen to your body and give it what it needs for healing purposes, as well as just mental well-being. Your final card is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a card, as you can see, of integrating two energies together. I feel as though, for me personally, the Two of Cups is a stronger card for me in terms of soulmate and love attraction than the Lover's card. This card is also a card of combining those energies of two people that are emotionally stable, coming together and creating this beautiful synergy here. So many of you may be starting new romantic relationships. And if that is not the case, then it could very well be that you are learning a new love of self. meaning that you are learning to really appreciate who you are, seeing your gifts, recognizing that you do the very best that you can, that you are a good person, those types of things. You find that self-love. And if it isn't a self-love and it isn't a love for another, then it could very well be that there is this balanced relationship with a friend, or potentially a business partner. Okay, so those are your options in terms of what this card represents. But we're going to pull some additional cards from a different tarot deck here for clarifiers. Can I have a clarifying card for the High Priestess, please, for our Geminis for the month of January? What do they need to know about this High Priestess, please? And the High Priestess is clarified by the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is a card of making decisions. It is a card of options that are coming to you. And if you look at her, she has her arms crossed over her body, right? Across over her heart. She does have a blindfold on. Her true mission is to find a way to get to this island that is back here behind her. She is typically sitting on a slab of cement, it looks like, for the most part. And the thing about this is limiting in the way that you think, in terms of there is more options for you than just yes or no, or left or right, or black or white, or those types of things. And so this Two of Swords to me represents looking at things with a limited point of view. And she can very easily put those swords down and take those blindfolds off, to pick her swords back up again, to recognize and realize that she really needs to go to this island over here. That's where she's really meant to go. So the caution here is, don't try to look at things in a broader perspective. Look at things for as much as you can in more than just the typical way that you would look at things. And also, because we have your High Priestess here, this is really challenging you to look at things and really integrate your knowing, your intuition, right? Really tapping into your intuition and removing the blindfolds from your eyes so that you can actually see. If you can see her face here, it looks as though her eyes are closed, but you can also see her eyes through those eyelids. And that is to represent, that ability to be able to see and to know far deeper than what you think your mind tells you that you know. That makes sense. Okay, can we have a clarifier, please, for the Page of Cups? Oh, Page of Cups, and we've got the King of Cups. So this is some more water signs here. The King of Cups, the Kings are all about knowledge, either gaining knowledge or using existing knowledge. Now, as this is in your strengths position, I would say that this individual coming in could be part of this relationship card here. This king would be a king that is very emotionally stable. He's an emotionally stable king. He leads by example. He is a person that you could easily talk with, is a very good communicator. He can weather the storm. He can weather any storm. He would have your best outlook in foremost in his mind in terms of relationship. So if you are getting into a relationship, this could represent this individual that is part of this Two of Cups, or it could represent someone that you talk with in terms of potentially a new job or something like that. However, when I look at the overall cards, I really feel as though this is more of a financial job related type of a role. I'm sorry, it's more of an emotional type of a role than a financial type of a role. So this could definitely be the person that is coming in for you, is this warm, caring, nurturing, emotionally stable individual that is here for you. Okay. Then we have a clarifier for the Temperance card. Okay, so now we do get into our finances. Maybe that's why that popped into my mind. So this is actually in your obstacles position. It looks as though you are a very dedicated, hardworking individual. You know how to keep your nose to the grindstone, to make money in order for you to be successful, and yet something is holding back. So perhaps it's a situation where you were expecting some kind of a bonus or some kind of a raise coming in at the first of the year, and maybe there is a delay of that raise, or there is delay of some kind financially for you, or it could very well be that maybe you have interviewed for a job and you have not heard back and you are just waiting to hear messages about potentially moving forward. But for whatever reason, there is a delay right here. This is something that you're going to just have to be patient and allow those things to unfold for you as they are meant to. Or it could be that perhaps there is a situation where there is something associated with your job that is to me, it looks as though that you're completing a role, you're completing a task, you're completing a project, and it could very well be that there's a delay in terms of your next project coming in. That would be something that you would need to think about, especially if you're an entrepreneur or you are someone who works for themselves, right? The beginning of the year can sometimes be a little slow, but that's kind of what I'm picking up here. Okay, can we have clarifier for the Four of Swords, please? The Four of Swords clarifier. Okay, so now we have two fours, right? So you have this Four of Swords, which is saying that you're going to need some kind of a deep rest. You are going to need to take a break of some kind, or perhaps this is asking you to really nurture yourself, do some self-care. And then you have this Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles to me is representing looking for stability or needing stability in your finances. This could represent that if you are waiting for this new role to come in, you've completed this project, you completed this job, and now there is a delay coming in. I do see that money will be coming in. However, this card is a card of being a little bit of a miser, meaning that you are going to feel as though you have a lack of money, or that there is a lack of something monetarily for you that is really wanting, you are really feeling as though you really want to hang on to your resources and your money. And one of the things that you can see is that, again, we have this pentacle that is in front of her heart, and that is really blocking that energy of love, of flow. And when you have a tendency to want to hang on to your money instead of allowing it to be a free flow type of a thing, you're pinching off that energetic. And so what can happen is, because you feel as though you're going to have lack, you're putting that energy out into the universe, and that's the energy that the universe is going to pick up. Oh, she's very content with only having 4 coins instead of having, a bucket full. So one of the things that I would say is, as long as you're coming from a place of love, you're coming from a place of gratitude, you're coming from a place of allowing your finances to flow like they should, I think that you're going to be financially fine. It's just has to do with your mentality or your perspective on what this money means to you at this time. Because money always comes, right? I just feel like we are always taken care of if we believe that in our hearts. Can we have a clarifier for the 2 of Cups, please? Queen of Rods. Okay. Okay, so the way that it looks, it really does look like this is a love reading, but it also is tapping into your financial stuff. It does look as though a relationship is coming in for you. It could very well be this King of Cups as well as this Queen of Rods. Now, the Queen of Rods energy is a very passionate queen. She's very fiery. She definitely beats to her own drum. She blazes her own trail. She typically doesn't follow others. She has it in her own mind that this is how things are going to be and this is how they're going to go. And she sets the rules, this queen. She's also very warm. She's very caring. She's very passionate. She's very motivated. She is a queen that gets things done. And I can absolutely see that this king is looking towards this queen, right? Because there is this relationship dynamic that's happening here. And it looks as though it's new. It's a new relationship happening. So I feel as though most of what this reading is about, and if you are already in a long-term relationship, it could, like I said, very well be a thing where something comes in. Perhaps you decide to go on a vacation, you decide to go somewhere so that you can get this R&R, right? Somewhere that's kind of local. It's not going to be really a financial burden. I mean, you're going to be conscious about the money that you spend, but at the same time, it's allowing you to get away and it's allowing you to rekindle your relationship so that you can reignite this love romance that you have going on in your life. Okay, everything here looks really pretty good. I mean, I don't see that there's anything here that you need to really truly be worried about. So at this point, I think I am going to put myself back on screen. And I'm going to pull your 4 main themes. And again, at this point, if you have not liked or subscribed, now would be a good time for you to please click those buttons for me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split the deck and I'm going to take the top card and the bottom card. And then we're going to do that one more time. Flip the deck, take the top card, take the bottom card. Okay, so we have the King of Ariel. So the kings are very successful. He's very stable. He's accomplished, and he's powerful. So your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using resources wisely. So I really feel as though this is really tapping into this Four of Pentacles energy here, right? Especially because of this financial success and using your resources wisely, because I feel kind of that's what this energy is exuding here in this reading. And then your next card is the Empress. The Empress is the Archangel Gabriel. It says time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, and luxurious or abundant resources. So the Empress energy is about nurturing. She is abundant. She is also very fertile. So if you are of fertile years, you may want to, and you are wanting to have a child, now would be a good time to try. And if you do not want to have children, now would be a good time for you to really make sure that, you are careful, okay? And then we have the Three of Ariel. The Three of Ariel says, do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, and working with others in a cooperative manner. So this right here is kind of like that Three of Pentacles card that is about your artistic endeavors, working in unison with others in a cooperative manner, right? Now, this Empress and this Strength card are major arcana cards. So in your reading, you have the High Priestess as well as the Empress. So those are two very divine feminine energies right there. You have the Temperance card, and now you have the Strength card. And the Strength card is a card that recognizes all of your efforts and all of the work that you've put in to get you to where you are now. It has allowed you to have deeper inner strength, deeper inner knowing, deeper integration of yourself. And this is about self-confidence, and it's also about forgiveness. In order for us to have those beautiful energies of inner strength, a lot of times we've had to forgive people for transgressions or things that we felt as though they have done to us or towards us, or whatever those situations are. However, what I've been picking up since mid-November in terms of the energies for 2024 is that 2023 was a big year for us to go within. For us to go within, to do the shadow work, to look at all of the ugly stuff within us that we didn't really want to look at, but that was brought to the surface because of whatever triggers were going on around us, in our lives, or because our soul is basically stating, in order for you to be able to move forward into 2024 and into this ascension process, this is the work that needs to be done. And what has been a result of that is a deep inner strength, this deep inner strength that keeps coming up in the readings. And this is my confirmation of, those messages that I have been getting that I have been wanting to share with you. Overall, this looks amazing, Gemini. I hope you found something here that is helpful to you. I know that I will be working with you through the year, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds for everyone. I hope that you found this helpful. And until next time, please do that self-care. Please take very good care of yourself, and enjoy your month. Cheers.